and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, markets have resumed their upward march. In fact, we've hit a fresh record high after a day-long break. So yesterday we were pretty flat, but today on a weekly expiry day, we've seen the Nifty clock a fresh record of 19,472 or thereabouts, and even Sensex. And even there's a lot of momentum in the mid and small cap end of the market as well. Both the small and mid cap indices are up in excess of 0.5% or thereabouts. Talking about what's moving in today's market, of course, it's the realty basket that's up and about, and solid gains coming in 2.5% up move on that index. DLF has in fact hit a fresh 52-week high. A lot of these companies like Ajmera Realty have come out with Q1 updates, and on a quarter-on-quarter basis, it has clocked in a sales value of in excess of 40%, if I'm not mistaken. So on a quarter-on-quarter basis, very good business update coming in, and on the back of that, that stock was rallying. Aside of that, if you look at other sectoral movers, FMCG as a pack is not doing all that well, and nor is IT. On the Nifty gainers front, you have the likes of Apollo Hospital, BPCL. Of course, there was a very upbeat report on OMCs, wherein IFL has said that all these OMCs may, hand in a record or highest ever earnings in FY24.
Correct.
On the back of that, BPCL, of course, is one of the top gainers on the Nifty. Power Grid is another counter. Britannia, the FMCG index is not doing all that well. Britannia is among the top gainers on the Nifty. NTPC is the other one. On the losing end, of course, Eicher Motors continues to be in reverse gear in the wake of competition blues. You have Maruti that has come under, selling pressure after yesterday's record high of 10,000 rupees on the share price. IndusInd Bank, Bajaj Finance, all under pressure today. Let's talk about some of the other counters that are buzzing when it comes to the mid-cap end of the markets. Again, a block deal in Pyramid Enterprises.
Yeah, Pyramid Enterprises, there was a 60 lakh block deal after which the shares were doing pretty well. But when it comes to the gainers today, tire stocks are gaining. In fact, CEAT, Balkrishna Industries, JK Tire, all of these tire stocks are doing well in trade. Also, we have Hindustan Zinc, which is bouncing back in trade after we have some, respite in the falling zinc prices. That stock is up 7%. SJVN yesterday also was up 4%. Today also gaining by nearly 6%. NCC, Jamna Auto, as well as the Hindustan Petroleum, all of these stocks are also doing well in trade. Lodha Developers, that stock is up 5%, and remember they've inked a pact for developing a land parcel in Andheri, and that will entail development of nearly 14 lakh square feet of real estate. So that stock is doing well on the back of news reports. KC International, that stock is in focus, 4% up, one orders in excess of 1,000 crores, and in general, the likes of DLF, Bank of Maharashtra, IOC, Sun TV. Doing well in trade, and on the flip side we have JBM Auto, that stock is down 10%. Marico, after giving a weak Q1 update, wherein they have seen a sales decline in low single digits, that stock is down 2.5%. Following suit is the likes of other FMCG counters like Godrej Consumer, down 2%. As well as a whole host of these FMCG stocks like V-Mart, VBL, which is Varun Beverages, have been witnessing some bit of profit taking.
Right, DCB Bank is another counter that's in focus. It has jumped somewhere around 8% or thereabouts because RBI has given its nod to Tata AMC to increase stake in the counter, so that stock is also in focus. I think Tata Power is another counter that's in focus.
They won orders.
That 1,700 crore smart metering order. A lot of these companies are, inking smart metering orders of late. GS Power, HPL Electric, all those. So, even Tata Power is one of them, and it's gaining in today's session. Aside of that, I think, Asian markets today not doing all that well. I mean, we've already spoken about the movers and shakers, but Asian markets, essentially trading lower given the fact that FOMC minutes have come out last night, and they hinted more rate hikes, even more than one going forward. So the Fed members are pretty much divided on the number of rate hikes going forward. So that's something that has kept US markets in check, and even Asian markets were falling. In fact, I think we also had a pretty much subdued start, but we picked up, and of course we clocked a fresh record high. So we'll have to see whether we continue to hold on to the momentum in the second half of the session. Of course, we'll be back with some stocks that will be on our radar this afternoon, and to of course take you through all the closing action on the Lal Street. So tune in at 3:30 p.m. when we come back with closing bell. But for now, it's a goodbye from Yatin and me. Thanks a lot for watching.